Got it. Portia and Jax must be waiting for me in the backyard. Perfect timing. This is gonna be nasty. I just hope we'll find Freddy, and soon. Huh? Have they taken shelter in the greenhouse? I've got the lantern. Are you two ready to head out?
Not when it's pouring down like that. I ain't going nowhere.
I still have an umbrella from our last hike, remember?
Good for you, Mary Poppins. Do you expect both of you to stay under that the whole time?
Yeah, I don't see that happening. So, if y'all help me find some raincoats, that'd be great.
Sure, I'll look around. There's something sticking out of that box. There might be raincoats inside. It's Maybe I could use the umbrella as a lever to get it open? Found him! I call dibs on the pink one. I think I found enough raincoats for us.
Oh, let me see. That'll do, thanks. Now, let's go comb that jungle for Freddy. Freddy! Come out and face us, you coward!
Oh, save your breath. He must have escaped further into the jungle. Over there.
Hell, we gotta cross that ravine?
We've crossed it before. We'll be fine.
Lead the way, then.
What a ridiculous situation we've got ourselves in. Explain to me how Freddy ended up being the main suspect.
We've collected a fair set of evidence that points to Freddy.
I can't believe how this weekend has escalated.
Mark my words. Freddy will pay for poisoning Ruben.
There's no proof that Freddy had anything to do with that.
Well, who else? If he managed to keep cool about Lucas, he could have pulled off the second murder.
Nothing's certain yet, but Freddy won't get away with this.
Hasn't he already? I don't see him anywhere.
We must have missed something important, people. Let's just search the area.
Okay, I'll look for any clues or a trail. The grass over there looks trampled. There's... It looks like... footprints? Someone... No! 2 people walked through here.
Hey, anything caught your eye there, Carla?
There are 2 pairs of footprints leading to that shabby house.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the gardener's been here.
Let's tear the place apart. Someone must be hiding in there.
I'll investigate the house quietly. You 2 should keep a lookout here.
Don't mind if I do. Just be careful.
Look. Let's see what secrets this house is hiding. It's pitch black in here. Good thing I brought that lantern. And that's a perfect place to hang it too. Well, no sign of Freddy here, but I should still look around. Why is the well barred with a pipe? It's Freddy! He's in the well.
How? That's horrible.
He was a bastard, but damn. Did he get himself killed?
I think someone murdered him, Jax. He wasn't here alone. There was another set of footprints outside. Remember?
But why? Who would have done this?
It had to be someone with a major grudge. Or a competitor.
I hope you ain't implying I did it.
All I know is that nobody is safe. Not anymore. Let's see if anything here can tell us the whole story.
I need a moment. I'm sorry. Any clues about Freddy's death, Carla?
Seems like when he fell, he hit his head and drowned.
Damn, that's grim. And for all I know, either of you could have killed him.
Hey, aren't you the one who's always despised Freddy?
That's fair, but I had nothing to do with this.
Enough! We should bring Freddy's body back first and point fingers later.
And how do you propose we get him out?
There's some old rope outside, but I'm not going there while a killer's on the loose.
I'll get it. Just don't go at each other's throats while I'm gone.
No promises.
I just hope the rope will be strong enough. Okay, I've got the rope. And seeing that I'm the lightest person here, you'll have to lower me into the well, and I'll tie the rope to Freddy.
Are you sure? It'll be gruesome seeing Wolf like that.
It'd be best if you did the heavy lifting here, Jax.
If Portia would be so kind as to lift a finger too, we can manage this together.
Yeah, whatever.
Carla, secure the rope on the well. Let's get this over with.
I need to tie the rope to the well.
Are you ready?
I doubt anyone can be. Dear God. You're good to go.
Let's get the poor guy to the mansion.
You two go ahead. I'll take another photo first.
Suit yourself.
Just don't take too long. It's getting dark already.
Roger that. All right. This shouldn't take too long. Now to head back to the mansion and face the grim news. Whoever you are, stop right now. Stay away!
Carla!
Q! What happened? Are you okay?
I'll be fine, miss. I just need to rest for a bit.
Can you walk?
Slowly, but yes.
Let's get you back to the mansion then. Dr. Cat, I'm so glad you're here.
What happened, Carla? He's barely holding on to his consciousness.
My guess is someone wanted Q out of the picture too.
Well, Q looks like he's just escaped hell, or a near-death experience. He's not critically wounded, but we have to treat the cuts before they're infected. I'll start stitching him up, and you can grab some peroxide from my room.
Right away. The door's locked. It might be from a power surge. I can't go back without the peroxide. There must be something I can do. Of course! The electrical panel! Maybe I can reset the door lock. Okay. I hope there's a switch for the door lock. All that's left to do is turn it back on again. I hope it worked. Green means good, right? I should be able to get in now. Finally. I've got the peroxide. I should hurry back to Dr. Cat. What's going on?
He's too fatigued to stay upright.
I hope he hasn't suffered a lethal trauma.
Luckily, no. I've only noted a number of cuts and bruises all over his body. The larger wounds suggest that Q must have fallen from a high point.
The peroxide will prevent infection, right? I have it.
That's right. I trust you can disinfect the cuts on Q's legs? Oh, and take some medical plasters off that table to apply afterward.
Peroxide first. Medical plasters second. Got it. Of course it's empty. I hope the plasters are still in the bag. Okay, that should be enough. Now I can treat the cuts on Q's leg. I need to place both the peroxide and medical First, peroxide. Then, all done.
Great job, Carla. Q was lucky to run into you. Still, I can't shake off the feeling that his accident is connected to Freddy.
I really doubt there's a connection here, Dr. Cat.
But you can't deny that the timing of Q's return is suspicious. All this is weighing everyone down, and Freddy's death may be the breaking point.
Where was Freddy's body moved to?
He's down in the walk-in fridge, as you might have guessed. Everyone else is also down in the basement, fighting about the situation.
Given the circumstances, it's not surprising. I'll go check the situation downstairs and let Ruben know that Q is back. Janet, what happened?
You should leave, Carla.
Why? What's going...
Everyone's ripping each other apart in the kitchen. It's awful. And people were saying nasty things about you.
What could they possibly say?
It's Jax. He thinks you had something to do with the murders. I said he was talking garbage, so we ended up having a fight. It's so stupid.
Oh, thanks for having my back, Janet. I guess I'll try to defuse the situation then.
Good luck. Everyone's in the kitchen.
Oh, look! The mystery girl is here.
Huh?
Carla, don't mind him.
Nobody knows what her deal is anyway. Carla's the outcast. She could be the killer.
Watch your tongue, Jax.
Why are you so protective of her?
I asked Carla to come. She's not guilty of anything.
Enough! Blaming each other won't get us anywhere.
Well, I won't spend another second with the killer.
Oh, give me a break.
This ain't over, Ruben. I'll find out the truth, sooner or later.
Looks like all rationality has gone out the window.
That's what happens when despair and fear take root. People lose their heads.
There must be a better way for us to work together.
Your attitude is admirable, Miss Page. But people fear the unknown. It's not that simple.
Our only hope is to identify the killer before it's too late.
I do believe it's someone from our group.
There's a possibility it's an outsider, but chances are slim.
Truth be told, I also suspect an insider. My biggest worry is that Q will show up dead, just like Freddy.
Actually, I found Q in the jungle earlier. He's bruised, but breathing.
How did you forget to mention that? Where is he?
In the dining hall. Dr. Kat's keeping an eye on him.
Let's go check up on him. Oh, Q. What happened to him out there?
It's still a mystery, Ruben. He's been unconscious for a while now.
I think we should let Q recover before we start interrogating him.
Mind you, that could take a few hours or even days.
Days? We can't afford to wait around that long. I have some smelling salts in my room. They're potent enough to wake a dead man. Used to work like a charm when someone got knocked out in a fight.
Good idea. I'll get them from the castle suite. The lever is missing. I think this is what we needed. I should head back. I've got the smelling salts.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give them to me and let's wake the boy. This should wake him up. Welcome back, Q.
Sam, give him a moment, please.
Mr. Navarro, you're okay.
Thanks to Carla's bravery, and your notes are miraculous, no doubt.
Gracias.
We need to ask you some questions, son. Where did you get these injuries, Q?
I was walking across the jungle bridge, and I didn't notice a rotten plank. As it snapped, I just fell through into the canyon.
Why were you crossing the bridge in the first place?
I was going to the ruins to pick up Miraculous for Mr. Navarro, of course.
Why didn't you wait for me, though?
You'd accused me of killing my best friend, señorita.
Cut the bull. You murdered him, didn't you?
Not again. I've already told Carla. I did not kill Lucas.
I meant Freddy.
Mr. Wolf is dead?
Don't act stupid, boy. You and Freddy both went missing in the damn jungle. Yet, here you are, alive and breathing, while Freddy was murdered in cold blood.
That's... No. Why would I murder Freddy?
He wanted to frame you for Lucas's death. He said you two had argued by the pool.
Well, see, Lucas was almost family, and we had our disagreements, but...
Save your speech for the judge, boy. Now, Miss Page, tell me where you found Q.
Well, I was returning from the jungle and saw someone moving in the foliage. So I yelled and then Q came out of there, all tired and bruised. That's it.
Samuel, this interrogation is becoming excessive. Don't you think?
With 2 dead bodies and an attempt on your life, I think I'm being too liberal.
There's no proof.
Shouldn't we examine Freddy's body before throwing the blame around?
Fine, I'll allow it. But Q isn't leaving my sight until proven innocent.
Carla, would you help me in the walk-in fridge?
Oh, of course. How much sleep do security guards really get?
Poor soul. I wasn't fond of him, but this is just plain wrong. Let's check if Freddy was carrying anything that could help us.
Empty. I think there's something in here. Huh. It's a ring. Looks like there's a gem missing in the middle. A perfect fit.
What's that, Carla?
I found a broken ring in one of Freddy's pockets. The strangest thing about it is that I found a gem before that fits perfectly into that ring. The gem must have made its way into the laundry Mrs. Bird was doing.
What? Do you think the ring is Freddy's?
I doubt it. It looks too narrow to fit his finger, but it might be a lead to finding his killer. Let's see if there's anything else suspicious on Freddy. There's something in his jeans pocket. Why does Freddy have the lighter with Margot's name on it?
Found something in his pocket? What is it?
A lighter.
I don't remember seeing Freddy smoke.
And we already know the boat was torched in a different way. Actually, what's even weirder is that Marco's name is written on the lighter. I think that's what you call a lead. Time for a talk with Margot.
Go ahead. I saw Margot walking into the club room while I was treating Q.
You not coming with me?
For now, I'll be more useful if I stay behind and try to determine his time of death.
Chérie, what brings you here?
I found a lighter that might belong to you.
Oh? Let me see. Yes, I gave this lighter to Freddy before. Where did you find it?
I found it on Freddy. Now, do you know why he needed the lighter?
I'm not sure. I think he did mention something about his fireplace, though.
His fireplace? Thanks, Margot. That's really helpful. Next stop, Freddy's room. I need to clear the ash. Maybe with a brush? Burnt note pieces? What did Freddy try to get rid of? I need a space to reassemble the pieces. This table looks like a good spot. Yes! I did it! I should take a photo of the note. That must be the old lighthouse ahead of the ruins. I gotta follow this lead.
Carla! Thank goodness. I was worried about you still out in the jungle. What happened to Mr. Wolf is just grotesque.
Oh no, you saw Freddy's body too, didn't you?
Yes, I watched the others carry him downstairs just before the arguing started. And I thought I'd seen enough death in my lifetime.
Wait, are you saying you've been through something similar?
Sadly, I've coped with much worse. Before Esperanza, I was living in a rough area, driven by crime and bloodshed.
I can't believe you came from a place like that.
It's all in the past now, but I did my time for the bad choices I made.
What kind of life did you lead exactly?
I robbed, assaulted, anything that put food on the table, dear. It was a long, long time ago, but it's a burden I still carry.
How did you end up on Esperanza?
After prison, a truly wicked man blackmailed me to work for him. My past mistakes were his leverage. Luckily, I met Ruben, who took me away from that life. For that, I can never repay him.
So, Ruben knows about your underworld past?
I laid it all out on the table. But Ruben couldn't care less. He told me it's not the past that defines us, but the future we strive for.
That's one hell of a quote.
Thanks for the warm chat, Carla. I couldn't keep my mind off Q's disappearance.
Wait, nobody told you? Q is back. I found him wandering in the jungle.
Goodness me. Is the poor boy all right?
Just a bit bruised. He's with the Admiral, who seems to suspect him of Friday's murder.
What nonsense. I'll find that man and give him a piece of my mind.
Well, let's catch up later. I'm following a lead that might just acquit Q.
Of course, Carla. Just be careful out there.
I should investigate the lighthouse before the crime gets pinned on Q. Just my luck. The handle is missing. Without it, I won't be able to open the door. No can do. I need a handle. Any chance I'll find the handle lying around nearby?
I need something to loosen the vice with.
Great! I might be able to get into the lighthouse now.
Just dust and mold down here.
Oh, wow! That's the whole of Isla Esperanza. Was someone watching the mansion from up here? It's too dark in here. I can barely see a thing. Is that a glow stick? Maybe I can use it. At last, enough light to look around. Let's see what evidence I can find. This case looks strangely modern. What's it doing up here? Locked. Well, I shouldn't leave it here. It might be important. Maybe the Admiral could help us identify the case? But first, I should finish up here. That's the one I brought Freddy before. Did he spend the night here?